Afternoon, good evening, everybody. How's it going?
It's going good. It's going good. It's going really good.
How is everybody? Hello, Nicole. Hello, Just Chaos.
Hello, Shadows. Hello, Nicole.
What is going on? Happy Monday.
Fuck off.
That's rude. Hey, Christina. How you
Hey,
doing, hon?
Christina.
Hope all is well with everybody.
As Shadows would cuss you out and say, Happy Monday.
Oh, is that cussing people out?
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad.
What the hell's so happy about a Monday? It's the start of a fucking work week.
It's, I don't know. I don't know. Good to hear, Christina. Hey, Andy.
What's up, brother from another mother?
Told you yesterday you're banned for 5 days. Who's banned for 5 days? Hey,
What's
Freaky.
up, freaky?
You banned me for 5 days?
Oh, no, I am.
You're banned?
Yeah, because if you think about it, all right, Sunday show is 5 days till I go live again.
Oh.
So
Oh.
I'm banned for 5 days.
So I broke the rules?
No, I did. I forgot he told me I was banned for 5 days. Oh, Freaky Geek's on my side. Freaky Geek says that's on his channel, Andy. What's up, Zach?
Hey, Zach. How you doing, hon?
Yeah, we're doing good.
Definitely.
Oh, that tsunami out of Tonga
Yeah.
actually reached the shores of California. California was getting some of that tsunami.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I did see a little thing on that.
Yeah, I didn't get it bad. The coastline got some pretty good damage to it, but
Damn. Yeah, I did see a little thing on Facebook about it.
and we appreciate everybody that thought that we were in the line of danger. We greatly appreciate you keeping us in your thoughts and prayers and that. But me and Shaz, we got to talking and thinking about where this tsunami's got to come from, and for it to get to us, it would be pushing an iceberg before it got here.
Freaky Geek, no. Freaky Geek asked anybody read about this lizard warning on Facebook.
What?
No.
Oh yeah, Andy, I understand that them countries and that we're going to get it, but it's surprising that how far it came to hit California.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't like, it wasn't made by an earthquake. I mean, we get, obviously, we get tsunamis by earthquake,
Yeah,
but
but
this
this
was
was caused by a
natural.
volcano.
Right? Yeah, volcano blowing underwater, which is wild to think about.
You got fire and water, but yet it's got enough
Oh.
power. It's got enough power and heat to still explode underneath water.
Oh, definitely.
Hey, giggles.
Hey, Giggle Pickles. Whoever wrote it dropped the B on Blizzard. That's what it was. I'm like, Blizzard warning. Are the reptilians coming?
Why not? It rains fucking fish.
Right?
You know they
Oh,
figured out what causes that.
yeah.
It's underwater or like tornado currents and that are swoops and shit up out of the
Can you
water, and
imagine?
when the fucking pressure normalizes, these fish start falling.
I would freak out if whales
Spiders.
started. No, well, yeah, spiders too. If it started raining spiders, oh hell, no. We're just not going to go there.
Oh my God, Andy. Andy says even Belgium and Holland got a tsunami today. Man, that one hurt my butt.
Even a change in air pressure due to that volcano in Belgium. So far one can feel the consequence. Oh yeah, definitely. It builds. That's why when anytime that I think whether it's my body or an actual earthquake, I'll go look at the volcano measures as well. That's what's nice about the USG,
Geology.
whatever that site is that I go to. I don't know, it pops up and I'm like, yeah, that one.
But and another weird thing is one thing a lot of people don't understand about Alaska that we've learned over the 5 years that we've lived here now. A lot of these earthquakes that we get, Missy will go back and she'll go to this site and you'll find out it is actually a fucking aftershock of a freaking earthquake that happened 20 years ago.
Yep. Yep. It's all in
It,
how
it happens
you look
more.
at it.
Yeah, it happens
They're
here.
good.
Most of the earthquakes we have are actually aftershocks.
Yeah.
They're not even the actual earthquake.
Yeah. You go to a site and don't know what it's called? Yes. How do you return to it? Because my Google knows everything about me, freaky
Because
geek.
she just says yes and it goes to it.
I just have to type in the first two letters.
That's
Well,
it.
actually, with that, I don't even type in the first. I type in earthquake, and then it'll bring me to the site. It knows me.
Yeah, yeah. That's like
Just
when
like
I
if you go on my browser and start typing paranormal.
oh God. You better have fucking 17 monitors set up.
That's right, Nicole. Of course, Google is female.
Man, but even my Google, when I click on my search, I know I'm coming up with either Netspend, CBS Sports.
Yeah. Thank you, Nicole, for the ice creams.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm going. It knows that this is where I'm going. I'm picking one of these.
Yep, exactly. Well, guys, welcome to the Shadows of the Moon podcast / live show.
With just a
Today,
little bit of chaos.
with a little bit of chaos. Today is Monday, and you know what that means? Paranormal talk.
Thank you,
Thank
Freaky
you,
Geek.
for the ice creams. They're battling. Look at that. Over on D Live, you see that? It's red.
Yes. Oh,
They're battling.
oh, oh, and who's that one on D Live?
Morowitch is my
Oh, oh,
stream boss over there, but
wow.
it's getting
She,
close.
she, she's fixing to lose that.
Today is Monday again, like I said, and you know what that means? Paranormal and the Unexplained. As always, I do want to take a moment to shout you guys out, say thank you so much for your support. We appreciate it so much. Um, as always, your donations go back into the show of buying books and materials and to bring you the best show that I can possibly bring you. And if you'd like to support the show, you can do so a couple different ways. You can, first off, the biggest way is liking, sharing, and subbing. Share them with your friends if you like what you hear.
And making
You
a
know,
comment.
what's that?
And making a comment.
Yeah, making a comment. Yeah, definitely. Comments are always welcome. Um, but that's a huge way of sharing, telling people about us. Or you can head on over to shadowsofthemoon.net, and all the links to the donations are over there, which is basically anchor.fm / Shadows of the Moon 1 support, or buymeacoffee.com / shadows. Today we're going to be talking about a couple different things. We have a whole array of things to talk about today.
Yes, and some of it will not be paranormal. Um,
Yes,
but it's time
it
that
ties in with it, kind of.
it kind of does, but it's time to let everybody know what's really going on.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
easily.
Hey, easily distracted. How you doing, hon? Happy Monday to you as well.
What comes in cussing? Happy Monday.
Well, we're also going to be talking about the black stick men phenomenon, which I absolutely love. I heard the story. It was one of those things that I've heard on a podcast, and I turn around and go, "What?" And then I've been looking this up because I'm trying to figure out when paranormal became scary. And I'll
Now,
explain it more as we go along.
I gave my opinion on this already. So everybody that's in chat,
Yeah,
I've already told Shadow my opinion in where I think paranormal actually took the turn for being scary.
yeah. Scary and demonic and everything's a demon and all that good stuff. Um, and then we're going to talk. There's a story about intense paranormal forces in a haunted schoolhouse in Massachusetts, along with a whole array of other things. So I hope you guys all enjoy the show today.
Buckle up, keep your hands and feet inside the ride at all times.
And remember, if you have a story to tell, whether it's big or small, doesn't matter. You can head on over to shadowsofthemoon.net/podcast. Either hit the podcast or the forum, which way you want to do it. You can either write your story in the forum so we can all discuss it, or you can either write me under podcasts. There's a little spot there where you can write me a letter or I guess it wouldn't be a letter, it'd be an email, right?
Well, it's still a letter.
Or there's a button there where you can hit where it says here, and you can send me a voicemail.
Hey, Morbid.
Works for you. Hey, sweetly Morbid Bear, how are you, hon? Good morning, good morning. So yeah, we're going to be, talking a whole bunch of stuff today.
Yeah, and some of them might get a little emotional. Y'all just gonna have to deal with it.
Yeah, but no, so let's go ahead and we'll get that out of the way. You want to get that out of the way first?
Yeah, let's
okay.
Go ahead
So,
and just
for the next couple weeks, our show, is going to kind of be sporadic. We have big changes coming up, and so therefore, we wanted to put it out there so everybody knows that if you're listening, whether you're listening live or to the podcast, they might be sporadic, but we're still, here.
What you want to tell them why it's going to be sporadic?
Well, yeah, I'm going to.
Okay.
And it's really weird. Not really weird, but it's got me thinking a lot, and it's got Eddie thinking a lot because he's experiencing the same things that I am. Hey, Shrimp Shack.
What's up, Shrimp Shack?
So what's going on is when we moved up here, there was one stipulation. Only one, right? And that was if the kids ever needed me, I'd be going back home. So, as of right now, February 8th, well, February 7th from here, because it's the bigger plane is on February 8th, I got to wait overnight. But I'll be going back to New York. Now, let's get this right out of the way. Me and Eddie are not splitting up. Right?
Right.
What's happening is when we first came up, Eddie came up first for a job, got everything situated, then I moved up here. Right? It was a couple weeks later.
No, it was a month later.
Okay. I'm going back home, getting everything situated back home. I mean, I'm going to be living with Mr. Minkster and his wife and my baby girl for a while.
And in the process, I'll be shipping all of our stuff back to New York.
Right. So we can do a little at a time, and stuff like that after, because they're in the process of moving as well. So we have to wait till they move, then he's got to start shipping stuff back home. And then Eddie will be coming once I get everything situated, get our own place and everything back home. He'll be coming back to New York as well.
So there might be a couple of months
where it's kind of wonky.
Yeah.
That's our life, but
there's probably not going to be a warning that there's going to be a show. It's just going to be like, oh, look, Shadows is live. Kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh, no sorries. Don't be sorry.
Yeah, no, not at all, no. Shrimp Shack. We're just doing things in reverse right now.
Yeah.
And one thing I told her is I would never keep her from her kids. Never.
Right.
As a matter of fact, I'm the one that just turned around and you know, everything just happened perfectly, timed perfectly. I got my bonus check from work. I got my vendor's check. Everything worked out. I mean, I couldn't have planned it better. So
And that's the thing.
we were able to buy Shadows tickets the other day. They're bought and paid for.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. That's how it happened, how we got up here too.
It
Like
all happened by
everything went
accident.
boom, 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 boom. Yeah, it's so weird. But the thing of it is, and this is where it kind of ties in with everything. Me and Eddie have noticed, like I've noticed, and it's very hard to explain, but certain things, it's almost like deja vu, but it's not. Um, it's kind of, it's weird. It's like I've noticed things that have been, you can kind of call it like a Mandela effect, but it's not that either. It's like I explained to Eddie, like we weren't supposed to, we had to come up here to heal.
We had to figure out us, and we
Right.
did. I did. I figured out that my heart was bad, and it took me coming to Alaska to find that out.
It could be Freaky Geek Deja Vu backwards. Yeah, we'll definitely miss Alaska,
Oh,
definitely.
without a question, Trim Shack. I mean, I will miss the views that I have every day. The mountain ranges. It's just
Yeah,
yeah. Of course, I'm gonna miss it,
definitely. But it'll be nice to be back home too.
and it
But
will.
it was like it's so funny because like it's almost like we had to come up here to heal. I had to find myself, Eddie had to find himself, and we found ourselves together, right? But it was like, remember when I back in the day when I was talking about how um I know I willed when we owned the trailer back home, how I willed that, but it wasn't supposed to happen because I felt sick.
Yeah. Yep.
So I think that part there, like you don't go down the wrong timeline. You don't. You whatever timeline you decide to go down is what you're going. You know what I mean?
It's either right
But
or wrong. The one you
but we're
decide to go is right or wrong.
right, exactly. It's always right. But I
Hey,
don't
Ghost
think we were
Rider.
supposed to get that trailer. I think it was something else was supposed to happen. Hey, Ghost Rider. And like we came to Alaska for a reason, but now it's time to go back home and like live our lives the way we're supposed to. If that
Yeah.
makes sense. It's very weird and it's like little things like something a video that I did had a certain comment and I remember that happening before, but it wasn't like a deja vu kind of thing. It was like, oh, this is backtracking. This is all making sense now.
Well, you know, you're putting it that way, and now I look at it this way. It's like we're hitting a roundabout, and
Yeah,
and we're gonna pass that one mark, and we're gonna start again. Only we're gonna go the other way.
right, right. We're
Do you know what I
turning
mean?
around and just, you know,
We're gonna do it in complete reverse order this time. But just so everybody knows, there will be shows, like I said, or like Shadow said, they'll be sporadic. I can't say when she'll have a show. She's gonna have to get in touch with me to let me know. Was thinking more when Eddie's walking the street to work, etc., and trying to breathe. Dude, that's behind me now. Thank God.
well, you know what the thing of it is too, and it's weird because when we first left Alaska, when Ryan graduated boot camp, I
Oh, when
remember
we
not
flew down to South Carolina.
yeah, I remember not being able to breathe down in the lower 48s.
My God, we got off the plane, walked out the airport, and it was like,
Like somebody took our air. But what's weird though, and I don't it's the excitement of Ryan getting married and Savannah getting married, you know what I mean? But I didn't feel that way in New York. You know what I
um,
mean?
go ahead.
I just felt like Yeah, nothing. It didn't bother me. So maybe it was just like South Carolina. I don't know.
No, it was definitely the air quality. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
Freaky Geek, no.
No, we
I
can go
will not.
investigate.
We will be able to go do investigations in fucking New York and not have to have a 30-man crew and 20 of them with guns and shit. We'll actually be able to do investigations.
Yes, sweet morbidly bare. Yes, it said it
Uh,
seriously found feels like parallel words. Yeah,
Worlds.
parallel worlds merging to create a new. I relate. Yeah, that's exactly. I mean, it's just the way things are had. I always look for signs. You know me, synchronicities, man.
And as you can tell, it is Monday. She can't pronounce half the words she's reading. So
Very true.
tie a rope to the door handle and your waist free. But yeah, is it going to feel awkward? Yep.
Yep.
I ain't going to lie about that. Because I know I'm looking at least 2, maybe 3 months before I can get back to her. And that's about what it'll be. It was about 2, yeah. Yeah, that's about how long by the time I get to ship everything back.
Yeah, that's the biggest part. I think right there is just
I can't ship it all at one time.
yeah.
There's just no way. Um, I got to take down her desk, my desk. I got to figure out how to jimmy rig boxes for it and everything else and send it out. And just a lot of shit I got to ship.
So it's gonna be good though. It's gonna be good. But I wanted you guys to hear it out. Well, we wanted you guys to hear it out of the mouth of us. you know,
My camera just went
I
completely out
I
of
see that.
focus.
I seen that. But I can't wait. And matter of fact, I showed Eddie because Eddie had. I mean, obviously he's lived in New York. We lived in New York before. Um, but
But
let's
Eddie
see.
had an advantage. He lived in Alaska before.
Yeah, that's true.
It didn't come clean.
And it didn't come clean. But no, yeah, so I gave Eddie the Google Maps tour of the town we're going to be. Savannah and Ryan are moving to Leroy, which is not Leroy,
Leroy
Leroy.
or
Um,
Badavia.
yeah, it's just like Badavia. No, Leroy, which is where I kind of grew up. Like all my cousins lived there, and so I grew up basically hanging out there all my life. But yeah, we're excited.
You know, kind of miss New York.
Oh, sweet Morbid Bear, how sweet. I'm just glad you're here now. I saw you were on and it very much brightened my morning. Well, thank you. Seeing you
Oh,
guys
I'm
brightens our mornings as well.
I'm glad it did. I really am.
Definitely.
Hopefully it put a smile on your face to start off the week.
Nicole said, damn it, Andy. We were about to move to Alaskanadian. Well,
You
now you can be
know,
Yorkers. You want some water? You want some water for a quarter?
uh, oh my God, Andy. Oh
It's
boy.
not French. It's Italian. It's where Jello was first made.
Oh Lord.
Thank you, easily distracted. Yeah, it's gonna be exciting. I miss it, and
It's time. It's time to go home. I never thought I'd walk away from Alaska, but it's been an eye opener after Missy said that she was going back. I knew why. I had no ill wills of why she was leaving. I knew that she wasn't leaving us.
right, yeah,
And then it was just time to, you know, it's time to go home.
yeah. It just feels right, you know. No, we're not doing the Real Houses of New York. Yeah. But Shrimp Shack, it's no. It's between Rochester and Buffalo. It's Western New York.
Yeah.
It's nowhere near center New like Syracuse. It's no well, it is near Syracuse, but
Well, we're over 1,000 miles away from fucking New York City.
yeah. New York City.
Yeah. But yeah, we're over where we're at. It's a little over 1,000 miles from there.
Yeah. So, and new adventures, exciting, yes. And
It's
I get
gonna it's gonna
be
take some
around.
adjustment.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Always will. But good times, good times. I miss that town.
I'm gonna
Even
have
when we
to.
lived in Batavia, which is it's like 15 minutes away from Batavia, where we lived before, but I miss
And,
that town.
and both of us walking to fucking work in goddamn knee-high snow and shit.
Yeah. And it's not even a nice snow like up here.
No, this is the wet, nasty fucking. It'll make you trip shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, they always called on us because we were the only two that would ever show up for fucking our jobs, our prospective jobs. She worked at Kmart and I worked in a restaurant.
Yeah.
I remember the day what caused my TIA.
Yeah.
My coworker, he got his pickup truck stuck, and he couldn't get up the fucking hill to get out of the trailer park because there's too much ice. So I got up there and I was watching. I made sure there was no traffic around, and I got behind him and I got a running start. And I
Oh my
said,
God. Zach, thank you so much for the Ninja Genie. Well,
"Thank you, Zach."
he's my new stream boss, and I will definitely put your link up there as my new stream boss. Congratulations, Zach.
And
Over on Live.
I got him up out of the parking spot, right? And no sooner did I get him out of the parking spot and I'm heading back to our trailer, our home. And Missy says, "Work just called you." That would have been my ride to fucking work. But instead, I push his ass up out of the fucking snow ice, get him on the road, and then I walk to work. And then that's the night I suffered my TIA.
Yeah.
For yous that don't know what a TIA is, I had a mini stroke.
I didn't. Don't read what Nicole said.
Miss can work for MIB and Eddie for Biden. You know what? I'll fucking kill you.
Yeah, Andy's a great idea, Nicole. Eddie will love that career change.
Yeah. Fuck you. I
Yeah.
do not like you anymore.
We used to love you. No, Andy said only issue for me would be the mental stress of moving home. I hate having to do that, which is why I have commanded Nicole to move here. No, I'm excited. I'm excited to move back home.
I'm excited. And the reason why we are going is because of Danielle.
And Ryan.
Well, Ryan don't need us as much as Danielle does. The dude's already on his second tour of fucking duty. He's got a kid. He's married. He's got a fucking house. He don't fucking need us.
Yes, he needs me to babysit the baby.
Well, he's gonna be one of the ones we rely on to change our fucking depends and shit when we get older.
This is true.
But yeah.
Did you hear that, Mr. Inkster?
Just so you all know what was going on, we wanted to give this story the way it should be said. We don't want anybody misconstrued in that, oh, Missy's going to New York, they're splitting up. No, that's not the case.
Right.
So that's why we wanted to tell our story.
That's what's nice though, Ghost Rider. He said, I hate moving, but good luck. I'm like, that's what's cool about it though, is because of the fact of how we're doing it, how he's sending a little at a time once I get situated and everything like that. It's going to be a lot easier.
But what's going to be fucked up, though, is the place she gets that I move into. She ain't going to tell me about it. My space is going to be a little fucking crawl space under the fucking stairwell.
You're going to be like Harry Potter in it and shit.
Hey, you know what? Fuck, I'll take that.
Hey, Lady Blindwell. Welcome on. How you doing?
How you doing, lady?
Don't matter what you two stated, it's gossip goes on the web no matter what. Yeah, that's
That's
true.
true.
But we wanted you to hear it out of our mouths, you know. So, therefore, now that we've talked about all of that, but like I said, it's just weird how things are happening, like the timeline skips and parallel universes, and you know what I mean? It's just very weird.
I don't think it skips. I think this is exactly when you're starting to transition into the next parallel. It doesn't skip time.
Right, no, you know,
It
but I'm just saying,
freezes it freezes time in that moment.
right, right. It's very, very cool how it feels. And just seeing things happen, you know, synchronicity wise and that. It's just like, wait a minute,
But
I've been here before.
the funny part is though is you trust me to take care of all this shit when you go to New York.
I do.
Hey Zach 8. Who's that? Is that our
That's
Zach?
Zach. Yeah.
Oh, he's over in DLI,
D
right?
Live. Yeah.
All right, that's why the name changed. Got it.
A
Uh
start a new timeline.
yeah, and it's we came from two different directions. We're merging into one. It's taken us a long time to realize that, you know what, there ain't no other.
Right, right. And the thing of it is like I said, is it's weird because I really truly believe like we are, you know, this is where I not broke my depression, but got it on the mend. And my anxiety.
And how'd I do that?
Well, no, because of the fact that I basically did something that Eddie's been telling me to do for years. But no, I got pissed. I got pissed. I'm like, I'm sick of fucking living like this. And so I changed it. And the way I changed it was I didn't fight it anymore. It's a part of me. I accepted it. And that was like a weight lifted off my shoulder. I can't even explain that I had, you know, I come to realize, you know what? I have good days, I have bad days. It's all right. It's all right. And when you don't fight it like that, instead of doing the I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, you know, when you don't fight it and just accept it and say, no, I'm not fine, you
And what did I
love
always
yourself.
what I always tell you when I asked, "Are you okay?" and you said no? What did I always tell you?
It's okay.
It's okay not to be okay.
That's
I,
right.
I'm here. When you're ready to talk, I'll talk with you. But it's
Well,
always okay not to be okay.
exactly.
And until you can accept that fact,
Yeah,
it's going to be so hard. I got
exactly.
I got Missy to understand and accept the fact that she can't change it. No matter how hard she fights it, you can't change it. So if you can't change it, why not accept it?
Yep,
Now you can change it.
exactly. Exactly. You know, that's one of the things, you know, and that's what I try to teach today, you know, on nobody's perfect. There's nobody in this world that has ever been perfect. And it's okay not to be perfect. You know, I'm very OCD when it comes to that. That's why a lot of times if you could only see my browsers and see how much shit of videos that I have planned to share, but I always feel like, oh, I everything has to be perfect for me to make this video. And I'm coming to realize I haven't gotten there yet. But
I'm working on it.
yeah, yeah, exactly. And I'm working on it because you have to work on it yourself. You have to put in the work to do it. And Nicole said loads of people told me that too. But then when I said I wasn't okay, they were gone. Luckily, I have my Andy, and definitely. Those
Welcome,
people are not
Spitfire.
meant to be in your life. Hey, Spit, how you doing?
You know, when Shadow said there's nobody perfect in the world, I know this ain't about religion or anything, but you can always recall the time when Jesus flipped all the tax tables there in fucking Rome. If he was perfect, he wouldn't have done that, but he did it. So
Exactly.
you're right. Ain't no man ever been perfect. Ain't no person ever been perfect.
That's right.
The only way you're perfect is perfect for yourself.
That's right. And it's okay to be yourself.
That's right. And it's
You know.
okay not to be okay.
Right. Exactly. That's
All
why
right.
I like the weird and odd because, that to me, that's normal.
That that's what attracted her to me, the weird and the odd.
Yeah, that's what it was.
She just said it. She said it her goddamn self just now. She says she loves the weird and the odd. Well, I'm weird and I'm odd. So
D-Live is phasing. Is it going in and out, or is it buffering, or
no, it's happening to Nicole too.
over on D-Live, or just D-Live, right?
Yeah, it's fine on YouTube.
That's weird. I don't know. I don't know.
Did it help if you refresh the page? Listen to me talking like I know what the fuck I'm talking
I
about.
know. I know.
I ain't got a fucking clue what the hell I'm talking about. Hold on, I'm
You're
thinking
going
about
into the light. Don't go into the light, Eddie. Don't go into the light.
it. Hey, this is pretty good. My heart rate's only at 93.
All right. But yeah. Oh, I can't stand that. D-Live freezes for like a millisecond.
It's one of them fucking quick glitch things.
I hate that, though. That pisses me off more than
That
it
was like
buffers.
that the other night when you were trying to share that football highlights, and you said
Don't
it
be
was
sorry,
playing.
Jack.
You said it was playing fine on your end, but on my end it kept glitching, and it was like I had no idea where the fucking football was.
Right.
I had no idea what the hell was going on.
No, don't be sorry, Zach. I like to know when things are happening because obviously I can't see it.
Neither can I. I don't even have D Live. I mean,
Exactly.
I do have D Live, but I really couldn't tell you how to fucking sign into it.
Easily, it's, enjoying the weird and odd means we have a more enjoyable life. Yes,
That's true. That is true. You have a more of a adventure,
yeah,
more of a surprise. So
exactly,
yeah, I definitely have to agree with Easily on that
exactly.
because when a couple um, faces a challenge and they got to do it together, it's more surprising how so fit they are than what they really think they are.
Right,
You know, like I know you. I know when to start thinking. Okay, I need to buy coffee milk. I need to get Pepsi. I need, you know, it's just that automatic response.
right,
And when you learn the person, you learn the answers without
right.
even asking the question. Does that make
Exactly.
sense?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely. Let's see. A new type of animal has evolved in New York State. It's called the centilion. It's a cross between sea lions and centipedes. That's not even funny, Andy. That's you're lucky my slap button isn't working.
That is funny.
I don't even know where I put my slap button.
That is that's funny as hell.
No, it's not working. I had to try it just in case.
That is fucking funny. Oh my god.
That's so mean. You're so mean to me.
You know And you want to look at it that way. You want to talk about family
Oh, that is the only thing, though. I don't want to go back to the centipedes. I don't have to deal with sea lions in New York, but goddamn centipedes.
Here's the weird, Andy. Here's the
Right?
weird part. She can handle a millipede, but she can't handle a centipede.
Yeah, millipedes are cool. They're all right.
But
I mean, I don't want. It's not like I want them as pets, but
easily says yep, because we were talking about how we enjoy about moving and that. And the weird part is, easily it kind of falls in the same way of when we do a show in that. When you're here, uh, we love the hell out of you. When you're not here, we love the hell out of you. When you don't even show up, we miss you and love the hell out of you. So you all just like family, just like the family we going back home to.
definitely.
So nothing on that level is going to change at all. Period.
I am not accepting any gifts from Andy's. If it says from the UK, nope, sorry. If it says anything from Belgium, nope, sorry. Sorry, Nicole,
But
but they're
here's the
part of the
problem.
package, so.
They're going to send it. They're going to send it in my name and tell me to give it to you.
And then I will kill you. So it's that's all there is to it. You're just so mean to me, Andy.
Them sea lions wouldn't stand a fucking chance.
That's the only time I'll like whales. Come on,
Flip,
Orcus.
Flipper couldn't keep up with her.
Listen, I'm not
she's
scared
towing
of sea
Flipper
lions.
along. What?
I'm not scared of sea lions unless they're really close. That's the only problem. I'm not when we go fishing and there's sea lions out there. Why are
Well,
you looking
yeah.
at me
Well,
like that?
wow. Gee, why am I looking at you like that?
When we're out there fishing, not on the dock, but when we're out in Allison Point and they're swimming up, I
Sitting
have
on
no
the dock
problem with
of the
them.
bay. What?
It's when they pop up right next to the freaking dock that I have the
But
problem.
I told you he was coming. I told you I could see him moving through
I
the
didn't think
water.
he was gonna pop up right there.
He was
It's like
coming
other
right at us.
wildlife.
He
Usually,
was.
when other wildlife besides bears, you cannot, you know, exclude bear. You have to exclude bears. But when there's populated areas, usually animals don't come around. I mean, it wasn't really populated. It was me and
It
you.
was
But I mean,
fucking 12:30 in the morning. How populated could it fucking be? She said,
no, because then I'd be more scared.
honey. I turn around, look. The bitch is standing all the way at the top of the fucking ramp. All the way at the top. What are you doing? I said, I'm getting my motherfucking lure back.
Me, I'm already gone. I'm ready to go home now.
She left her chair, tackle box, everything sitting there. But she had a goddamn fishing pole in her hand.
That's right. That thing cost money. That thing was over $100. Yeah,
You want to guess again? Between
yeah,
the
I
pole and
know.
the pole and the reel, it was like 216.
Yeah, I know. But still, I'm just like,
Fucking
Then
holler.
he
What are
said
you
tie a
doing?
couple of horny sea lions to Missy with no more than 10 feet of rope between them. That's the only time I will not be scared of whales.
What?
Well, I'm
It's
not
not.
scared of whales. Let
I
me
was
put
gonna
it.
say her fear isn't being afraid of whales. Her fear is being swallowed whole by a whale.
Yeah, yeah.
Look at
That's
look
my
at see
that's my biggest fear.
10 years and I know you. I know
I
you.
know. But yet water calms me right down.
That's the fucked up part. I bet you if I took her to Florida, she'd be friends some fucking sharks too.
No, I won't go in. I told you how I swam when I swam in Florida. I
Doggy
kept
style.
I touched the bottom and pop right back. I'm like, I'm not touching the bottom. Not touching the bottom. That's how I swam. I was like,
So,
nope, I'm
you
out.
was doing a ballerina treat through the
I'd
water.
rather be in a creek full of freaking bloodsuckers than I would leeches. Than I would.
What? That's
Be in
what a
the ocean.
fucking bloodsucker is a fucking
I know,
leech.
I know, but in case people don't know what bloodsuckers are, but
I would rather be in a creek full of bloodsuckers or a creek full of leeches. It's the
no,
same fucking thing.
no, I know that I know that's not what I said.
Well,
I'd
okay,
rather be in a creek full of bloodsuckers or leeches, as like the other word for them, than swim in the ocean.
that's not how you worded it.
Okay, well, that's the way my brain did.
That's not how you worded
Listen,
it.
I can only control. I don't have any control of my mouth. You know
No,
this.
it's
You all know
Monday. It's fucking Monday.
All
And,
right, so
Andy's got them puppet strings going through your brain right now.
probably
All right.
asshole.
All right. Thank you all for listening to our story.
Yes. So now
Um,
you know what's going on. So if the podcast becomes a little sporadic, that's why.
and
Because
you
I
understand,
still have a lot of packing to do.
she ain't even fucking started. And I told
That's
her
right.
a
Well,
week.
she does know
I,
what
I
she meant. Damn it.
I told her a fucking week ago. You need to start packing. Nope. It's gonna be one of them. We got 72 hours to get all this shit together and get the fuck out of here.
I do work best under pressure.
Yeah, no, 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 no.
That's why I'm good at customer service.
Yeah, well, we ain't a customer service. We at Eddie service. Get your shit. Let's go. Show me your ID. Get the fuck out. All right. Now I got to
All
go to
right.
the bathroom.
Oh God.
No, I just got to pee.
See, yeah, procrastinators aren't bad. They're not.
What's
Hey,
up, Matt?
redheaded stepchild, what's going on?
You know, morbid. There is no way you're a bigger procrastinator than Shadows. She will procrastinate about procrastinating. That
That's
is
why.
no fucking lie.
That's why my ex husband used to go. You have to have a cigarette just to have a cigarette.
Yes, this is Shadow. I'm telling you, if I told her 6 months ago, we're going to be moving in 6 months, she won't even think about starting anything till about 4.5, 5 months in.
You know
What
why
the
it is.
fuck?
I
Yeah.
know why it is.
Uh-huh.
Especially when it's something excited, because I I'm afraid if I get too excited over it, it won't happen.
What the fuck? I already bought the plane tickets. Pack your shit.
I know, but you know how the weather is here.
It doesn't matter. You'll still be going. No, that's fornication, I think.
Andy, yeah, that's a whole different thing. And he says, I'm sure my old school teacher said procrastinating would make me go blind.
But I'm telling you, you look up the word procrastinate in the dictionary, Missy's face is going to be right there. She will be right there.
I'll be like,
She holds the Guinness Book of World Records of procrastinating about procrastinating. I swear to God. You know this bullshit when you ask a woman, she says, I'm hungry. Well, what do you want to eat, baby? I don't care. So you start naming off shit. She'd be like, no, 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 no. All right, what do you want? It don't matter. You pick. Fuck this. This is bullshit. That's
well, he
that
knows my go-tos.
that's her right there. That
You want
is
to know my
shadows.
go-to?
That is shadows in a nutshell right there.
I'll show you my go-tos. Because I got them right here. This is what he buys me. My
That's what
French
you
bread.
asked me to buy you.
No, these are my go-tos. My French.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, I did this morning. My French bread, not sponsored, by the way. 5 cheese garlic pizza, or my taco bites.
And Pepsi and a pack of cigarettes.
That's right. That's definitely my go-to.
And it's funny though. I've gotten her after 10 years. I got her damn near to a T when I know it's time to buy coffee milk, when I know it's time to buy Pepsi, when I know it's time to buy a can of coffee. I damn near got it down to a T where she's like, well, I was going to message you and I'll bring in the bags. And it's like, there it is. There you go.
And the reason he says coffee milk is because I'm lactose intolerant. So he's got if anything, because he drinks 2% or whole milk.
No, I drink whole milk.
Yeah, whole milk, and like my coffee milk is lactate free. So
Ain't got that milk fat in it. Gives it an odd taste.
I had chicken fried steak the other day.
Yesterday.
Was it yesterday?
Yep.
No, it was the day before.
No, it wasn't.
I think it was.
No, I bought the fucking thing. It was yesterday.
Okay. So he surprised me with that.
Yes, I did.
And we have chicken fried steak in New York.
Hey, real chicken fried steak.
Yeah. Although we don't call it chicken fried steak.
What the hell was it called?
What's the meat?
Uh,
my brain keeps wanting to say Salisbury steak, but that ain't it.
That's basically what it is.
I'm trying to think of. Wow.
I can see the name too.
I know. I can see the patty.
Really thin strips of meat. You fucking pound it out. What the hell?
Thought today was Sunday. Got my days fucked up for nothing. Yeah, believe me, I'm the same way. So let's go ahead and start the show. Now that it's been an hour in.
So now you guys know all about our lives.
That's right. There you go. So, I was watching a show last night, and they kept bringing up not kept bringing up, but and most shows do this, talking about Ouija boards, talking about how bad they are, how evil things are, negative, not negative, but negative entities, but and stuff like that. And I'm thinking back, and I'm like, when did paranormal become scary and negative and everything's a demon and it's bad and Ouija boards are bad and this is bad? Because back in the 1800s, they were using Ouija boards. They were using, it wasn't Parker Brothers, but they were using, like seances were a household thing. Like every night in somebody's parlor, seances were happening.
That didn't make them a witch. That's just what they did.
Right, yeah. There was, I mean, don't get me wrong, there was a lot more mediums, fake mediums, trying to make money and stuff like that. That's why we have the different acts we have in the system of, like, me in certain states, even doing tarot cards is against the law.
Andy and
Without
Nicole.
a special license.
Andy and Nicole kind of said the same thing I did when TV got involved.
Andy said it first, yeah.
Yep. Nicole followed right behind them.
Yeah, exactly. And it kind of it made me upset, but in a way of, so I did a little digging. I know I'm skipping over here.
No.
I know. Come on. Missy having a show together? Come on now. Basically like the silencing the dead. What the hell's going on? I didn't even know my screens could do that. It went into a split screen. So in the late 19th century and early 20th century, spiritualism, a belief that the spirits of the dead can communicate with the living, was all the rage, right? Like every night, there was somebody holding a seance somewhere. The mediums not only delivered messages from dearly departed, but also demonstrated the presence of spirits in a room by levitating objects, ringing bells, producing substance from their body, known as ectoplasm. Now, I'm not saying all that was real, but nobody was scared. Nobody was scared that a demon was going to come through. Do you know what I mean?
Now, we're going to go back because you said, when did paranormal become scary? Right?
Right.
Now, I've already told Shadows my answer. Now you guys will hear what I have to say. I think it all started back with the exorcism. Um, I think
You mean the
truly that,
movie The Exorcist?
yep,
Yeah.
yeah, the exorcist. I honestly think that's when everybody thought, oh no, paranormal's got to be evil. This girl's possessed. And then people started getting involved, finding out that that doesn't always happen. But I think that's when people took fear in the paranormal, was with The Exorcist.
Yeah. Because I believe that was the first movie to show like a scary Ouija board thing happening.
Yeah, and that's what made everybody think spirits and that are demons. No, that's not the case.
Right. I mean, yeah, Nicole, like I said, I've never, I've been working with spirits. I mean, not like consciously working with spirits, but
Yeah, my
like,
payroll is fucking. Yeah,
like, you know, like I said, I started my path around 16 years of age. And like, I was the things happened that was scary? Yes. But nothing, I mean, like I told you guys before, my first Ouija boards, was scary. Um, it just, there was a lot of coincidences with it, with the storm coming in, but you guys have heard that story a million times. But like, even back, I'm trying to think back of when, like, I was never scared of spirit, like, really fully, like, you know, did I jump scare? Yeah, of course, I still jump scare.
you're right, Matt. They do.
Let me see. I'm sorry, I'm reading comments.
Well, Andy says most of the world's ancient cultures would communicate with the ancestors of the tribe for knowledge and advice. Never heard any of them having a bad experience.
Right, exactly.
And you
I
won't. They're
mean,
communicating between ancestors.
like native, they have their own little legends and lore and stuff like that that are scary. Like, at least the from what I've talked to natives today, of being, very scared. But they're not like, I don't know. They're just not. It's not like, it's more scary in the world of demons today than it ever has been. When they went and they were doing seances every night, and this was had table tipping and, you know, pendulums back then, and Ouija boards and stuff. They were doing it was a party. You know what I mean?
It was just a get together hangout. Easily distracted says definitely my dad and uncle sold church goods. A Ouija board was one. Got one for
Yeah,
Christmas before The Exorcist came out. Then the warnings came after the movie. That's why I said
yeah,
I think that's where the fear of paranormal went bad, where everything was a demon, everything was evil. It was, and I think that's what put the fear in people was The Exorcist.
right. And that's the thing, it kind of upsets me with like paranormal investigators that don't not don't research. Yes, you research the place that you go to or whatnot, but they don't look at history. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, they
They're
don't
not
look
doing a full background.
right, right.
Like what families lived there? What happened here? Is this rebuilt? What was here
Not
before
only
the
that, I'm
house?
just talking about paranormal in general, like how, ghost hunting really got started, or
Hey, Boomer.
hey, boomer. Or how, like people don't understand that parapsychology started back in the 1800s. You know what I mean? It's not just something new,
Right. I get that.
you know? Um, it's just, it upsets me. It upsets me a lot because it's putting, and Andy's right, fear is a choice, you know?
Actually, fear ain't a choice. Fear is an emotion.
Well,
Emotions
yeah, but it's a choice.
emotions aren't a choice.
Yes, they are.
Oh, are they?
Yes, it's
Okay.
something we've talked about many times before. Emotions are a choice. In that moment, in that now, right? You make a choice of how you're going to react to that. Are you going to look negative at it or are you going to look positive at it?
I don't know.
And
You
that
have.
emotion is a reflection of how you feel about your core values.
Hmm. Well, you just went deep on me, didn't you?
I did. Yes, Andy chooses to be fearful of spiders. I am fearful of spiders. Yes.
I
Now,
don't
could
know, but I don't know if you choose to be. That might have been something that was implanted in your head as a kid,
right, but that's what it is.
and
That's
but
all
some
emotions are.
but you never learn how to battle it.
Right,
I
right.
mean, look, I got the spider. It's this big, and the damn thing be about that big. That was it.
Shut up. That happened one time. No.
That was it. And she'd make it sound like it was 8 foot long. Fucking, I just, I got it under this cup, and I'm like, where? It was like this little fucking dot sitting thing on the bathtub.
But it's just one of those things where yes, that's why they say step out of the box, step through that fear, because once you see that fear isn't there, once you've overcome that fear, it's gone. It's
Okay,
gone.
so do you think you could have done that program, Fear Factor?
Fuck no.
Why? Once you get through it, the fear is gone.
No,
That's
that's
what.
too much shit in one time. No, I gotta handle. Do you see how it happens? I have to handle stuff for like a week.
What?
No, they are not automatic. Well, they are, yes, they are automatic. It's yes, exactly. Boomer's got exactly the right. Emotions are automatic. It's just the way you decide to react to it. Yes, and all emotions are is recalling a memory of something that happened to you. You would not
That
have it if you would not have an emotion about a certain way if it hasn't happened to you some way in the past.
not true. Not true. I'm gonna have to argue that fact right there
Okay, argue with me.
because something that you might have felt back in the past
Hmm.
that might have broke your heart that somewhere down the line you might remember and makes your heart whole again. Correct? Like
What do you mean?
it was a memory that you remembered. See, you can forget your memories if you want to forget them. Like bad relationships,
Right,
you tend to forget them, right? You
right.
have a good relationship, but y'all separate ways, but as friends.
Hmm.
But then you meet him somewhere a couple years later, then feelings come back though. Because you left on good terms, not bad terms. You want to see is the energy still there?
Right, but it's something that you felt before with that person.
That's what I said.
Right, that's recalling an emotion. That's recalling a memory of how you felt, the good
I don't
times you felt.
I don't have a good memory.
You don't have you don't have a good memory?
No, I do.
Trauma is
I
the same thing, Nicole. It's something you got to give. Listen to me, okay? Listen, when it comes to trauma, I know a lot of trauma, believe me, because you guys don't know everything that's ever happened in my life. Because I'm not like that. Trauma, you still can get through. You can still break through those things. It's hard as fuck. I'm not going to lie, but you can still get through those things.
and you can.
I've almost drowned twice in my lifetime, two separate occasions. still have the memory of me laying on the bottom looking up at the sun. I still have the fear of being behind a boat because of the little riptide that it causes, because I
The
almost drowned
undertow.
that way.
The
But do
undertow.
I love water? Yes, I do. But am I fearful? Sometimes. But fear can be overcome. That's like those fucking tidal wave pools. I hate them motherfuckers. They get slippery as hell. I'm telling you right now. But my oldest was basically drowning, and I was slipping trying to get to her. Was I scared that I couldn't freaking swim? Yeah, but I got to her. I overcame that fear.
You overcame the fear with love.
Yes. I mean, yeah, it's not easy at all. I'm not saying that. It's freaking hard. And if you really want to work on yourself, you can.
You're right, Boomer. Boomer said your emotions are from your soul, which are rationalized by your mind.
And I don't mean to get pissed or anything like that, but I hate that everybody lives with anxiety and depression and fear, and do you know what I mean? All the negativity. I
But
fucking can't stand it,
they
especially
don't
when
have
like
to.
you guys, because I love you guys so much, and I hate and I see your guys' posts on Facebook and shit like that, and it hurts me. It hurts me because
It's
I know you guys have the strength and you can live a beautiful life.
it's not the
You know what I
fact that
mean?
you
So
can live with it, Nicole. I taught Missy how to just fucking let it go. Fuck it. There's nothing you can do about it. So you're having a bad day. It's all good. You're allowed to
well
have
no,
a bad day.
she was talking about she was 3 when someone tried to drown me or drown her, as
Oh,
I
they
told her.
tried to drown her?
And yeah, that's definitely
Oh
um
shit.
it's definitely hard, yes. But are you fearful of the water itself or someone trying to drown you? I mean, you really have to look, you have to dive deep when it comes to your emotions and really look what is actually making you scared. Do you know what I'm saying?
The
If that
fact of
makes
somebody
sense.
being in a pool with you, or the fact that you're by yourself?
And some light music to get us.
All right, that kind of makes sense. It really does. You almost lost your
Yeah,
life in water.
but you can also,
Get over that fear.
yeah, you don't have to do it alone, obviously.
That was another spam caller. So
Oh, Nicole said when I talked to some friends about spirit, first I was like, "Oh no, it scares me," and they don't, and they don't even had an encounter with one. Yeah, exactly.
I got
That's what gets me upset about.
I gotta pee.
Okay, most of us paranormal investigators that have been, you know, um, and I'm not putting anybody down whatsoever because you have to learn your own way. You know what I mean? You have to learn your own way. That's how you learn. Um, I just hate fear mongering. Always have, always will. And, you know, I just wish they'd take the time to learn about where, how do I say it? Not where it came from. I mean, we're all trying to learn that, right? But where the research behind parapsychology, the research behind ghost hunting, the research behind, spirit walking, this research. You know what I mean? So like here I just hate fear mongering, and when it's everything's a demon this, demon that, demon this. Don't play a Ouija boards, don't do it. It's your own preference, obviously, right? It's your own preference. But that fear is holding you back. Like I've stated before, my freaking kids who you guys talk to, and I think they're pretty well normal, My kids grew up with Ouija boards in the house, with pendulums in the house, all my witchy books, a Necronomicon, the Satanic Bible, all that shit was in my house. Okay? And I'm not stupid. I know my kids knew that my altar and everything was always open to them. I never forced it on them. I never forced any religion on them. You know, if you can call what I did a religion, but that stuff was there for them to basically play with, to see if they liked it. If they wanted to, they could. If not, whatever. You know what I mean? No big deal. But I never hid shit from them. That's the biggest thing I think a lot of it has to do with is welcome back. Ba-ding. Look at that. He's got his own sound that he comes back to.
That's
Um,
right. God damn it.
but I mean, just open yourself up. It's not like if you're fearful and you open yourself up, hey, may some shady come through, you never know. You know, my kids played with my tarot cards. My kids played with because, you know, me, I had nobody to show me. I had nobody to, I learned from myself.
I never touched cards till I met you.
Right. And I feel like I'm preaching, and I don't mean to preach. I just
Yes, she
hate
does.
people being afraid of everything.
Y'all just stick around and listen. That way I ain't got to listen to it later.
But I love it how, people are preaching demons and shit, but yet it's one of those things, like I said before, what do you think a ghost is going to do if you freaking run and the ghost is like, you told me to touch you?
It can't follow you. Don't worry.
I
You
mean,
think you slammed that door in that ghost's face? Okay.
right.
No, actually, Andy, I do not have a nasty card habit. I still only have my one deck of cards. Thank you very much. That I can't even read from because I'm missing 4 cards out of the deck. So I can't even read from them anymore.
Boomer, I consider you a paranormal investigator because you look into things. You see how, you know what I mean? That's what I look like. People learn, like, not learning, but people doing their own research. Listen, okay, if anybody, like I said, I call down fucking aliens. I try to, at least. I experiment. Experimentation is the only way of learning. You know what I mean? When it comes to stuff like that, you have to experiment. You try different things. You try different, right? Isn't that what we're all doing anyway? So, like, and do I get my ass kicked? Yes. That thing that I told you about in the backyard, the freaking, when I was out there alone at 3 o'clock in the morning smoking a cigarette, and I seen them little people with the freaking shields and spears and shit, knowing something bigger was there and said, get the fuck away from this area. And I'm like, okay, no problem. You ain't got to tell me twice. Or, the other night when I tried a couple weeks ago calling down an alien, that energy fucking kicked my ass. Yes, it did. But it's why I want to experience it. And I used to be the same way. I used to be like Zach Bagans, man. He's always calling demons and shit like that. I get it, though. I get it because you're like, prove to me that I'm wrong. Prove to me that I'm wrong. Do you know what I mean? Right. Yeah. Religion, beliefs, Boomer. You're right. Yeah. That's true. And Nicole, I was never afraid of spirits. Live people scare me more. That's so true. Yes. I wonder how many spirits labeled as demons are just pissed off. Yeah, when people constantly hassling them rather than leaving them be. Kind of like people constantly knocking on your front door. Exactly. Shoving. How would you like? I didn't got the EMF detector here. I was going to grab that. But how would you like, an EMF detector in your face all the time. Hey, can you make this go red? Can you make this go red? Can you make this go red? Fuck yeah, I'd be pissed. There you go. He's got it. Well, he's got one.
Actually, I got them both.
You got them both there.
Yeah, I found the other one.
Sorry if I missed anybody's comments while I was ranting and raving.
Yeah,
I
there's a
just
lot of
like,
there's a lot of comments going on.
yeah.
That's all right, Boomer. You know, I have really no respect for Zach. I mean, as a person, as an investigator, that's still left to be seen. Damn sure one thing I was watching on YouTube I'll never watch again, and I'll say the name is Mindseed. Um, what a letdown that was. If they had just put out from the beginning that they were entertainment only, it would have been different. But they didn't lead their story that way. That they're paranormal investigators, and they are not.
Although I will say we still watch them because it is entertaining.
Yes, yes, but we know everything that happens is probably not real. They were debunked so hard it wasn't even funny. So
Right, Andy? Andy, yeah, I can make it go red about 2 seconds after you ram it into your nose. I'm not here to say who's better than the other person. I mean, they all have their own techniques. That's why they're so different. Do you know what I mean? They all have different techniques.
absolutely, that's like if you're a cook and I'm a cook, my technique's going to be different than yours. Even though we're making the same plate, we just take different routes. Doesn't mean it ain't
Right.
going to come out the same way.
Yeah, it's the same way with paranormal investigating. And like I said, I'm not bitching about. I'm just be mindful. Be mindful. You know, I don't know. Like I get upset, like most people do, that you know it used to be all paranormal investigating, and you know used to be all about helping people that don't understand, that have no idea that this world exists. Okay, because there are still people that have no idea about spirits, have no idea, and them being scared, and then you putting their mind at ease, you going in and checking it out and getting all the research and the data and all that stuff to help people. I don't see that anymore. I don't see that anymore, and it pisses me off. I know they're out there because I have a lot of Facebook friends that are investigators, but I know it's out there, but I wish YouTube has become like TV. Do you know what I'm saying? YouTube is all about, numbers and shit like that. That's why I have this show, is to try to explain some of it so people aren't always scared all the time. They go on YouTube and look up paranormal investigators. Well, if you have a paranormal investigator that's faking it and whatnot, and somebody goes to them for help, what are they going to do?
They're going to fake
And
it.
it just it makes me so upset. My stomach is rumbling. You can't hear that, can you?
I did. But I got headphones on, so you might. I don't know if that's a privilege or a curse.
Right. Welcome back, Freaky Geek.
Welcome back, Freaky. But you're absolutely right.
Right, they're two different entertainments. That's why, Nicole. She says John Zappas tries to debunk and he helps people. He doesn't do a show like Zach Bagans. He also looks better into the history. I think a lot of it, too, is with Zach Bagans, okay? Listen, I've dissed Zach Bagans more than I believe me. And I told him
I
not
don't
straight
like
to his
him.
face, but the thing of it is in a situation where you're trying to fucking help somebody, right? You're trying to help somebody, and obviously spirits aren't going to work on command. They never have, never will. That's why the more you get into paranormal, the more you see that it's like you're never. I'm sorry, but we're never going to find the answer. We're never, because I kind of take the road that Wow, his name completely slipped my mind. Bigelow. Bigelow has. The more you study it, the more things happen, then they don't happen, then they do happen, and it's back and forth all the time, right? It's because, like I said, in my opinion, we control our own world. But it's it's different techniques. When you go in and try to help somebody and you can't understand what they're going through because you haven't gone through it, you get pissed. That's just an emotion. You get pissed because you want to help them so bad, and it's like, just show your fucking self. You know what I mean? It's like how you would talk to a human. If somebody was in your house, right? And you knew they were hiding in there somewhere, how would you react? Well, I mean, if you had a baseball bat. Yeah. I'm not saying go in there unarmed, but you know what I mean? You'd be like, show your where are you, motherfucker? I know you're in here.
Yeah, like I told you, I watched that one video of a guy that thought his house was haunted, and he arms himself with a butcher knife. Like, what the fuck good is that going to do against a goddamn spirit? You got a butcher knife. And he writes, if such answers were so easily obtainable, it would be normal, not paranormal.
But to me, paranormal is normal. Like, it's like, um, yes, because I believe everybody, Travel Channel is all about fear. You know what I mean? Discovery Plus is all about fear. Look at their shows.
You read comments or
Yes. What's the comment that I read? Besides Andy's, man, I thought the cruise ship was blowing its horn and
Nicole
complaining
says
about it.
learning to coexist with spirits tends to ease the attacks mostly. And then Spitfire says Aaron from Ghost Adventures almost got fired when he spilled the beans that most of the stuff were fakes just because Discovery Inc. executives wanted it for ratings. And here's the funny part, okay? And I don't know if I should say this or if I shouldn't say this, and I really don't give a damn because it's been fucking a long time ago. When I worked down in Dutch Harbor, doing crab boats and everything, I was on the Northwestern. I've been on the Kodiak. I've been on all of them. And the funny part is Discovery Channel would be there, but they would only edit what they felt was necessary to have in the film. And it was like
Sorry.
they didn't want to show the job that I had as an emptier, what I had to go through. And to me, I think that was fucked up. It was like, yes, the boat's on Discovery. I get it. Yeehaw. Congratulations. What about the guys that got to get this fucking thing empty and get them back out there so they can go make more money?
Right.
They never covered us. All right, let's go on with the story. Do you remember what story we're on?
Sorry. No, but I'm still talking about this.
Okay.
Hold on a minute. Lady Blindwell said when I watched Zach do the video on Fox Hollow Farm, and a lot of his information he didn't have correct when it came to Herbert Brewmaster. Hopefully I said that right. Sorry if I didn't. I used to live behind that place, and a lot of his stuff was inaccurate. Yeah, and I mean he's only getting fed what I'm sure. Well, I honestly don't know if they do their own research or whatnot. Probably not. I mean,
It
they have a
doesn't
lot
sound
of
like it.
filming is a lot of work in itself. But um there is a new movie called Arctic Void. Don't watch it. The ending is crap. The credits scrolled too soon. Damn it. Sorry, guys. But it pisses me off. It's ugh. I don't know. Like, and I mean, everybody has to go down their own path. They're doing what they. I mean, if you're doing what you love, do it. But I just the fear mongering. It's got to fucking stop. It really. I've
It
never
does.
seen so much. Like every fucking show that I watch, not
Um,
on TV, but on YouTube, where I want to see if people experience and talk about different things. This is why I watch Troubled Minds. This is why I watch Jimmy Church.
and this
This
is
is
why I'm
why
with Shadows.
I watch Creepy Little Book, because of the fact that they actually talk about where things come from. Jimmy Church has, shit on his channel that experiencers and make you look at different things at different aspects. It's not fun anymore.
Boomer wants me and you to go up on his live sometime.
Yeah, well, definitely.
Boomer, you need to stay in touch with her. She'll stay in touch with me. We can set something up and do whatever you want to do. I mean, yes, Andy, I agree. I should have a bucket of ice water ready to fucking calm your ass down because you getting fired up. But I'm happy to see you that way.
I
If
know.
that,
I don't usually bitch. Oh, Eddie gets to hear all of it all the time, and I don't.
oh fuck yeah! I've learned my life. I just fucking walk away. Fuck it. You know what?
Same.
Throw something at me. I don't care. I'm out.
But yeah, boomers is the same way. What? That's why I don't watch YouTube paravids anymore. Yeah, I know. When I sit there and see the video, and I get it. I
Man.
totally get it. You have to put um you have to.
Hi,
I
Pammy.
get that you want views, so you know what I mean. But when I see demon in a title, oh my
Pammy
god,
wants to know if we're really on.
we are.
Boomer. What the hell was I just gonna say? Oh, look, we actually we didn't. Shadows did. Found a video of somebody that we had high respect for, and I will not say names. I will not say anything. But if you believe in the paranormal, like you kind of do. Now, let's just say I'm sitting here looking at the camera. I look left and I turn back. Now you can't see my left hand, it's gone. But then coming into the screen is a ghost head, but then it jerks to a stop. It doesn't just stop, it jerks to a stop. And then all of a sudden you see the left hand again. And they swear up and down it was real. What would you think? Honestly,
You'd have
please
to watch
tell
the
me.
video. But yeah, it's like I said, and this person, I respected them for the fact that they help people. They do help people. I'm not going to lie. They do help people, and they help understand their beliefs and stuff like that, which is
But why
wicked
would you
cool.
do something like that?
Yeah, exactly. Why? And I get it. I get it. We've done the articles before about why people like it, if you have somebody, because it is frustrating when you have somebody coming into your home saying, "Hey, yeah, my house is haunted," and nothing happens. So you feel like that you look like you're insane. So people in the past have faked their stuff in front, not in front of investigators, but for investigative purposes, not the investigator themselves, but the homeowner faking stuff, right? So it's so that I get that feeling like frustrated. But if you're a good paranormal investigator, you're not going to make them feel frustrated because we understand how spirits work. They don't work on command. You know what I mean? So nobody should feel frustrated about things not happening. If
And
you
and and you're right. And the ones that say, "Oh, they answered on command," no, they didn't. They could have been answering something that was asked fucking 20 minutes ago.
right,
You can't say they answered on demand. It's they rule us, we don't rule them.
nobody rules anybody. They're just on a different plane.
But we're just as paranormal to them as they are to us.
Yes, Pammy, I did see that. Um, I am so sorry.
Oh my God,
Thursday,
Pammy.
her mom passed away. My thoughts and prayers are with you, hon.
You know what, Pammy? If little things are like that are happening to you,
I saw that,
I
yeah.
I love the hell out of it, and I hope your mom stays right there doing it with you and having fun. Seriously.
But you get, like, I know, Boomer, I know you get where I'm coming from. Like, I get torn because I'm like, yes, they're doing them. That's cool. If that's them, that's them. But then I think because it gives paranormal investigators a bad, that's why we're a joke to most people that don't live in this
Yeah,
world. Don't live in the spirit world. Don't live in, the paranormal community. That's why we're a joke to people.
it's the ones that are trying to make it true, are the ones that look like a fool, and it really is because these people out there. Oh yeah, we caught this, we caught that, blah blah blah. We were only out here 12 hours. You know what? I know paranormal investigators been out there for fucking 4 days, ain't heard a goddamn thing.
Right.
But yet you got all this in 30 minutes. No, don't buy it. Can't buy it.
But
The
that's
only
why,
way
and the thing about it is I think a lot of it has to do with, and I could be totally wrong, I don't know, but people see the shit that goes on TV, right? So they're like, oh, well, let's go investigate. And then they find out how really fucking boring it is half the time.
you
You
just
know
sat
what I
out
mean?
there. Yeah, you sat out there for 32 hours, got absolutely nothing. Nothing on an EVP, nothing on a REM pod, nothing on nothing. Just nothing. And you sat there for 32 fucking hours and did fucking nothing. Nothing.
And then they're
But
like, well, we can't make this into a video. But
well,
you
you
know what?
could.
I'd be more fucking interested in watching them than I would
You,
fakery.
you could. You could have been honest about your trip and just put it out there and been like, well, this is how we spent 32 hours,
Right.
and break it down and be honest about it. Fuck it. I
But that
don't have
don't.
to. I don't have to always come back with content.
But being how YouTube is, that won't get people views. You
I
know what I'm
don't.
saying?
I think you two would be wrong on that. If it starts out as a paranormal group like that and they travel and they know that they just did 32 hours of research, blah blah blah, they edit through it. There's absolutely nothing. Then they just vlog. They upload and vlog that episode of this is what we do. Here's 32 hours of what we've done and caught nothing.
Right.
This is true paranormal invest. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You go on from there, and I guarantee that channel would take off because
I don't think so because people don't
you
care
don't.
about that.
I
No,
bet you they would.
the drama sells.
It does. You're right. I didn't say there wouldn't be drama if it wasn't haunted.
Right there, Boomer said in 52 years on this rock and 46 years of being part of Para and 12 years in this apartment, I've captured 3 Para events on cam. Yeah,
I've caught what 3 EVPs
right.
on live feed.
Yeah, and
Damn,
that's the
Boomer,
thing
you're a
that's
year
live.
older than me, you old fuck.
Yeah, remember you guys discussed that before.
I know. He's a year older than me, old
But I
bastard.
do, I get torn. And that's what I was trying to research last night was when did it get scary? When did it become, like I said, in the 1800s, they were doing seances more than likely in any given town in one parlor room a night had a seance going on. And all of a sudden it turned to where everything was demonic.
I'm
But I
telling
think you're
you.
right. I think the 70s is when The Exorcist came out.
Yep.
And that's
Did
when,
it come out like right around 77, 78?
right. I don't know.
Came out
But
somewhere right in there.
but you know, it got me thinking like when did it, because we didn't have that. We had the whole, yes, that's when the act of fakery came into play because the medium's trying to get money from people that were frauds,
So you're
obviously.
talking about the travel and the Egyptians, gypsies,
Not,
traveling.
no, not gypsies. Gypsies not. That's not all about gypsies. There's some gypsy fucking magic that I wouldn't fuck
I
with.
know. I'm
Up
just
there with voodoo
look. I'm just
and hoodoo,
asking. Fuck
right?
you,
No, I
voodoo.
know. But, even here it said engaging in the tricks were mediums often shown to be frauds, exposure of their frequent occurrences, many of them highly sensational in character, wrote the New York Times November 21st, 1909. You know,
Hey, why'd you just put my fucking phone number out there?
yeah, that's what I did.
What was the year you put
Yes,
out there?
I know, I understand that, right? But that was the biggest thing, was trying to disciple. That's why Harry Houdini took it upon himself to, you know, sit there and call out frauds and everything like that.
Well, Houdini was a fucking escape artist, right?
Right, but his latter part of his life though, before he, died, um, he
Do
was
you
he'd
do you
go and
think that was
become
an
a medium.
accident? Do you think that was an accident, or do you think it was on purpose?
No, I believe that was an accident.
Uh-uh. Because the key
Okay,
that they
well, if this
found.
is not conspiracy, that's Wednesday.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, but I got to work Wednesday.
So, or if you look at Arthur Conan Doyle, in 1887, he had a remarkable career in life, and he brought on spiritualism. Well, he talked about it. Um, because of the fact that, and that's most of us, what we get into paranormal about, right? Is something happens to us. And it's usually when it sparks our interest. Um,
We know when mine sparked.
but he started it, he lost his eldest son, Kingsley, in 1918. And Conan Doyle's interest in the spirit realm took some root 30 years earlier, well before his son's birth. Occasionally, he would point to a letter that he had published in 1887, Alliance, as evidence that his views had developed the result of a lifetime of study. And like Sir Arthur, Conan Doyle, he never, that I've ever read, um, he was a self-professed dabbler. Everybody's like, don't dabble in the arts. Don't dabble in the arts. That's what you fucking do. Every time I do a spell, what do you think I'm doing? I'm dabbling. You know what I mean?
This is why I'm fucked.
Hey, Mr. Minkster.
What's up, kid?
What?
Oh,
Oh, did you guys get to let us know? I saw the storm that was heading your
yeah,
way.
yeah. Lindsay and them said
Well, Boomer's there too. He's in Elmira.
they got sent. They got dumped a lot of snow.
Um, I don't know, Boomer. You know what? That sounds familiar. Sherlock
Doyle wrote
Holmes? Did he? What did he
Holmes.
write? I don't know. In this, let me see.
I think he's right. I think
I
Doyle
think he
did
is
write
too, to be
Sherlock
honest with you.
Holmes.
But I was trying like crazy. I have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 pages open just on when spiritualism and paranormal got scary. And I still can't find anything.
See what I mean, guys? This is exactly what I was talking about.
Boomer got 8 inches.
That's TMI. That
Mine
is
said 4 feet.
that's TMI too. The hell is wrong with you people?
But I mean, it's just I wanted to find that connection of when scary, when it all became demonic, when it all became because back in the day it was never like they didn't. I mean, yeah, there was people that are going against religion and stuff like that, or like I said, the fraud of mediumship. But they had seances all the freaking time, and they didn't have any demonic play. They never. They had a Ouija board all the time and didn't have demonic play. And this is back in the 1800s.
I would honestly say it was The Exorcist that started all the fear of demons.
Yeah.
And that's what tainted the paranormal, because everything is a demon, everything is evil, everything is, but that's not true. That's definitely not true.
We made that fear. Humans made that fear.
Yep.
Spirits did.
We
And they're
created.
like, can you imagine the spirit world being like, what the fuck?
We created that doorway.
Yep. I mean, what, to each your own, obviously. You know what I mean? But it just makes me mad,
No, that's not true, Andy. It doesn't mean the Holy Ghost is evil.
No, he's not. He's like, that's what he's making a point, because this spirit is evil.
Oh,
You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
Right, exactly. Like Nicole said, some spirits tend to pretend to be demonic. I'm not saying that there's not demonic things out there, but it's very rare. Like, who are you for it to come after you? Like, what, think about that. What if this demonic spirit came
what
and
Nicole's
overtook
saying is we're going to act demonic just to get your ass under control and get out of here. We're not demonic. We're friends, but we need to know how you're going to react. That's kind of what I got out of her. Some spirits tend to pretend to be demonic just to scare people away. So
Right.
if these people aren't scared away, then these spirits have no choice but to be like, well, fuck, okay. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah. Like I said, how would you feel if somebody was constantly knocking on your door going, can you talk into this microphone? Can you talk into this microphone?
Fuck you, will you go away?
And then all I could see is like an old couple going, oh, Harry, they're at it again.
Straight to the moon, Alice.
That's why when I'm just like, like the day that they freaking moved your headphones, I was like, I looked over, saw it moving, and I was just like,
that still bewilders me because I don't have that hook anymore or anything.
Right.
I don't have that mic here to where I was hanging them on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I haven't been able to witness that my damn self. But
right.
you said you came in and you sitting at and they just started swaying.
Right, yeah, and it wasn't the weird way. It wasn't like they weren't swinging this way, like what I mean.
They're going back and forth like I just put them on there.
And I'm just like,
put them on there.
Okay,
I'm out.
You can have the room. It's all yours. Exactly, Boomer. To them, we're the intruder. Exactly. I mean, who's to say they're not investigating us? What if it's another timeline bumping into ours and they're thinking we're the ghosts?
Sometimes when you're sleeping and you see
that
bright
like that all the time.
What's that? You see that bright light sometimes when you're sleeping?
Yeah.
How do you know that ain't them hitting you with a flare or a spotlight or something? How do you know that ain't them?
That's
you
true.
don't. You don't know.
Like Nicole said. BB is watching my BB. Briella.
Briella! What are you doing, girl?
Briella. Grandma loves you.
I wish he'd put her on camera.
Do you got a minute to come up, bub? Show every my beautiful baby girl.
Yeah, because I have nothing to do with it.
I'm sorry. No, yes, you're
No,
my
whatever.
granddaughter too.
Whatever.
Aw, her smiling.
Where?
What do you mean where?
I don't have D Live. I don't have any of that. So you're seeing her
Mr.
smiling.
Minkster is on YouTube, honey.
Did you invite him up?
Well, not yet. I asked him if he needed.
Because all I got is you and me.
But yeah, it upsets me. You know what I mean? But then I'm like, they're doing their. You got a couple. Okay, let me make sure I got the. All right, there you go, Rye. Hold on, I gotta open this up now so I can see if he pops in.
Is he coming in to restream?
Yeah. But yeah, it just upsets me every once in a while. But I mean, it tears me apart because I'm like, one minute I'm like, well, they're doing them, and then the other part, there her is. Maybe.
I see her. Oh, look at you.
Briella!
You.
Baby
She's
Mehmet
like,
moment.
no, she's looking like, I'm going to kick Dad's ass. He better get this damn thing off me.
There's my baby
What are
girl.
you
What's that?
doing? Hers is not happy at all.
She's like, I don't know if I like this.
Dad, I am kicking your ass when we're off this phone. Just stand the hell by, okay?
Briella!
What are you doing?
Hi! What are you doing?
Hers like, who the hell are them two ugly ass people? What are you
Briella! Yeah, she got a big smile with that. Briella!
doing?
Doing? You grandma's girl. You grandma's girl.
Ain't hell no, I'm gonna rock it out with Grandpa. Yeah, see, you got to rock it out with Grandpa. Yeah.
He is getting big.
Me, you,
Eric, can you hear
Dad,
now?
Grandpa, we all go
There.
down.
There we go.
Hi,
We all go
Briella.
down and watch a football game. How's that?
Put yourself back on because she wants to see you.
Okay,
Who?
hold on.
Is she just looking at herself?
Oh, way to go, Mom.
Oh. Hey, right here.
I'm not mom, I'm grandma.
Well, that's true. Well, no,
Is
he
it?
was telling you what to do, and I said, way to go, Mom.
Briella,
Hers like, oh my God.
what you doing?
Have I already died and went to hell?
What you doing, my big girl? This is my big girl.
Is it grandma's? Is it grandma's?
I laughed too, don't worry.
Yeah.
So, Ryan, 3 weeks from tomorrow,
Bouncy, bouncy.
your mom's going to come in.
Sweet. I'll be ready. I'll take a day off.
Yeah, you better. I'm gonna be stuck in Rochester.
Well, it's supposed. If I can't get off, then Savannah's gonna pick you up.
Okay, no worries.
But it
long
is
as somebody
definitely 3 weeks from tomorrow. She takes off out of Anchorage.
Cool.
Briella.
We'll have your streaming set up ready over here. You know.
That's going to be rough. It is.
I have 2 computers.
No, that's not what I mean.
Yeah, no, she's got teeth, Nicole. She doesn't have my smile. She's got teeth.
Oh, that was such a fucking funny blow to yourself. I love that. That was fucking prime.
Bouncy.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Hi, my baby.
Hers like, who the hell are these people?
Hers knows grandma. Huh?
Yeah. Hers no grandma. Her no grandma. Her no grandpa that bought everything that grandma said that we got.
My face is all red because that shoveling sucked. Just saying.
You guys get a lot? You said 4 feet, huh?
Yeah, it's terrible. And we got to run to the store, so I had to go out and do it real quick.
This has been actually the smallest amount of snow we've had.
Yeah.
In 5 years we've been here. But it's also been the coldest winter we've had.
Briella, what are you doing?
She's wearing her snow outfit.
You do know we're still doing your live, right? You do know that.
I
Okay.
know.
All right. Briella! Briella! Hi. What are you doing? This is a goofy grandpa.
Is it grandpa?
This is a goofy grandpa. Briella! Briella!
Up here.
What are you doing? What the?
My pretty girl. That's my pretty girl. Oh, I miss those cheeks.
Yeah. Cover them up, girl. Cover them up. You'll never have to buy blush, I can tell you that.
That's why I used to do to Ryan. Oh, look at those cheeks.
Look at you. Her loves her daddy.
Yes, I do.
Savannah hates it.
Her loves Savannah too.
Oh, she does. But she'd rather be with dad.
Yeah.
Huh. Briella.
Every time he does, she looks at.
I know, I see her.
Hers don't know what the hell waiting there will look. Wait, Dad, what?
She's like, really? These are my grandparents? I'm sorry, Dad, that's your mom.
Yeah.
Who the hell is that idiot?
She don't know where to look.
You got all these people watching. You guys just go.
Hey, Tishy, how you doing? Welcome.
Hey guys, sorry.
Sorry,
This is not the show. This is not the show we had planned. But you know what? This is working.
Got my little hand covers and my feetsies.
She's like, why are you showing people?
I'm in a onesie. Whoa!
Oh, look at how cute.
Where'd you go?
She's definitely a black one, though. You can tell that.
Yeah.
Even though she's got her.
That was the biggest curveball kiss I've ever seen.
What's she doing?
Hers leaned backwards and shot out and around and head.
Yay!
Yay!
Look, sort of.
She's got the.
Sounds like wooden
That's what I
blobs.
mean.
Briella? What's up?
What are you doing?
Sorry. Her like
what is going on, Dad?
She just woke up from a nap, so she's not really like doing anything like she normally does.
Right.
Hers like, is that me?
I just love it that hers got a grandma wonk. It passed down. My kids got it. Now she got it.
Talk to them.
What are you gonna say?
Was that big hugs? No, not really.
It's gonna go bye-byes. It's gonna go bye-byes.
So yeah, we gotta get formula.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm all
Go
out.
get num-nums.
Her's like, I'm hungry now. You said formula, asshole.
Tell
See? Uh,
Mm,
him.
uh.
Yell at him.
mm,
What?
mm. You don't want to show me.
Briella.
You don't want to show me your demonic voices. So just sit there. Just sit there. And go.
I know she can take over the show, right, Nicole? I know. I'm telling you.
Was there? Her's got them eyes like, don't tempt me.
What it is Ryan saw me getting pissed and getting passionate and everything like that. And he's like, here, I'll calm her down. Hi, Briella. Because you can calm Grandma down. Huh? What are you doing? What are you doing? Why you keep
Dad's
looking
making
at
her
him?
giggle.
Don't look at him. Just look at me.
Dad's making her giggle.
No, her knows her grandma.
Dad's making her giggle.
What? What are you going to say? What? Yeah? Did he do that? Did he do that?
Okay. We gotta go now.
All right. Love you.
Bye, baby. Love you. Love you, kid.
Love you too.
Love you,
Love you,
Ryan.
Bye.
Love
Bye.
and light to you and the family.
Peace.
Peace.
Sorry, everybody.
Yes.
Definitely apologize. That was probably a moment in time that I really needed, to be honest. With
Well,
you
for
going,
what?
you know
And
what I
Ryan,
mean?
too.
With you going, that just, I don't know, kind of made it easier.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, apologize. We went way, way, way off script.
Yeah, totally. But it's all right. It's good. That's my baby.
Again, I'm nobody.
Grandma and Grandpa loved their babies.
I bought her a gift, didn't even know I bought it for her.
Hey, you know.
Well, that's how it works, though. I think that's how it's supposed to work. You buy it, and I'm not supposed to act surprised when they open it because I'm supposed to know what it is.
That's right. That's how it works.
Okay, so as you open it up, go, thank you, Nicole. So
Thank you,
as
Nicole, for that
you
amount.
open it up, you're like, oh fuck, there's tools involved.
Yeah, that happened to Ryan. He had to put it together.
So
But yeah, sorry for going way off script, but that was definitely refreshing.
now, if you want to know us, there it was. That was firsthand who we actually are.
That is true. That
You
is
know,
true. There's no lying there.
we're early 50s, late 40s, and we're talking to a fucking 8-month-old like we fucking toddlers too. But you know what? When that little girl hands you a fake phone, you're gonna answer it.
That's right.
Don't tell me no differently. But yeah,
Thank you, Nicole.
you got to see us in raw form right there.
That's how we do. I mean, we're transparent. What you see on screen is what you get anyway, but that was just a little bit more in depth of how weird we are.
That's our fam. That's it. All of yous are our fam.
Over here.
Every single one of yous are family. Don't ever forget that.
That's right.
But now you got to see how we are outside of YouTube.
Yeah.
That's us.
Which is hard to come by, you know, which is when you sit there and try to be as transparent. I mean, you hear me bitch and Eddie hears me bitch more, you know, when I get ranting and raving about certain things. But, you know, what are you going to do? He hears it more because, and I think I'm getting better though with expressing myself more than holding it back because I'm being honest with myself. I'm being honest with you guys. This is what pisses me off. You know?
You have to. There's an old saying. Oh shit! Time to get up.
Time to get up.
Anger consumes the vessel that contains it, which basically means if you can't justify and let it go, I didn't say forget, but if you can't let it go, you're always gonna be angry until you can make amends with your own peace. You're always going to be angry. Um, Certain days are going to be less than others. It's a slow process, like quitting smoking or stopping drinking or whatever. You know what I mean?
Right. That's okay, Freaky. But I think I'm
Nobody.
getting better with you guys where you know what I mean? I'm confident to be me. This is what I do. This is who I am. I'm confident. I don't care who sees it, who don't see it. You know, I'm confident. It's not definitely a change up of who I used to be.
And we have been backing each other now for 10 years.
Right. And the thing of it is like the anger side of it or getting upset about something, you guys would never, if back in the day, you would never see that ever. You would never see me cry. You would never see me get angry.
But I made her understand it's okay to cry. It's okay to be mad. It's okay to be you. Period.
What was that noise?
My phone.
Oh, okay.
And then there
It
was
sounded like it came from Restream. I'm like, did somebody else pop in?
I looked into my mom's wallet and found a secret place with a letter I wrote to her years ago. Photos of me she kept. Wow, Nicole. Wow.
Awesome, Nicole. You know, my oldest daughter wrote a Santa list years ago, and I still have it. It's in my wallet. I've never touched it. Never. Well, I mean, when I first saw it, I touched it, obviously. But yeah, getting better. Would you be going live without the use of machines and wires? Maybe.
Hurry back, freaky. If you start going live without the use of machines and wires, and we're done.
Yeah, that's freak you out too much.
We're done.
All of a sudden, you see a vision of me
Nope.
here.
Nope. I wouldn't
Just
see shit. I wouldn't see shit.
be like VR glasses.
Nope. Done.
Well, guys, unfortunately, that comes to the conclusion of today's show.
Why? Oh shit. We're 2
I
hours
need a
in, ain't we?
cigarette.
Well, no, we're 2 hours in.
Yeah.
I didn't realize
But,
that.
I'll put obviously all the links in all the links are in the show note, but I'll put them in on the forum as well over at shadowsofthemoon.net. And yeah, that would be awesome. Freaky would be my co-host.
Oh shit. What the hell would I become?
You'd be my co-host too, still.
I'd just be dead.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us, though.
Greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart and Shadows.
Yeah,
Seriously.
definitely.
You guys don't you don't understand how you brighten our day just by being here.
Yeah, exactly. You guys brighten our day every day, you know. Elon Musk already has that vision. I know. That's what I was going to say that too, but implanting chips into human brains next will be to link that person internet to access anything you want, subject to Google censorship.
That's already Andy, but that's already in testing. I probably shouldn't have said
Not in
anything,
my brain, no.
but that's already in testing. Um, I just want to let everybody know. Thank you so much for supporting Shadows of the Moon, for coming to our podcast. And if you weren't here live and you're coming back for a rewatch, just leave a comment, leave a like, let her know where you're from.
Yeah.
Sure, she'd be happy to hear about it. Everybody that shared their story in here today, thank you. I
Yes.
mean, things
Thank you
move
so much.
in weird ways. They really do. So
Yeah.
now I got to turn it over to the host with the most.
Oh, is that me?
Who the else is the fucking host?
Freaky. I was waiting for Freaky.
Yeah, we will mortify sitting here just the way we are.
No, we truly love you guys, each and every one of you. The ones who chat with us, the ones who listen to us. I thank you guys so much. I can't thank you guys enough. You know, like I said, it's going to be sporadic. The show's coming up, but we will figure it out. Tomorrow, tomorrow might be just, I don't know. My tarot cards are packed away. So
Spitfire says Elon Musk is evil and wants to brainwash us. Isn't he the one that tried to stop us from doing AI? Isn't me Elon Musk the one that tried to slow it down and say stop this shit?
I
I'm
don't know. I
talking
love
to
Elon Musk's attitude. I love it. I love his attitude. He's alien, you know.
and he'll tell you that.
No, but with that being said, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. We'll do a maybe a question answer show tomorrow. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
We'll
I
come up with
love
something.
Yeah, we'll come up with something. Um with that being said, thank you so much for being here, guys. We will see you tomorrow. Take
But
care. Oh,
in the meantime, I want all the guys to stay strong, the women to stay safe. Everybody come together as one and embrace. We'll get through this.
that's right.
Ooh, that is pretty cool. I just made that up.
That's very cool.
I did. I just made that up.
He's getting there,
Wicka,
guys.
wicka, wicka.
Wicka, wicka, wicka. All right, guys. Take care. Be safe. We love you. And remember, find something today that makes you smile with your eyes. We love you guys. Mwah.
Mwah.
Bye. Oh, I'm waving over there. I don't know
Have a
why I'm
good
waving.
night, guys.